Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. So we're just taking a look at VeChain here, and as we can see, it really has been doing not much over the past week or so, considering, what the market has been doing. We've essentially seen it, having a little bit of a move off of the low here, coming up around, 13 or 14%, but really VeChain looking very, very boring right now. The volume is just going down and down and down. Everyone's losing interest in it massively, aren't they? And usually you would say, not financial advice, of course, but this is probably the best opportunity to buy, especially considering that we are down, essentially right now, 91% at the current price from the all-time high, which is a huge, huge retracement, and generally the criteria that we like to see in bear markets for the retracement being complete. We're not saying that is the case, but that is one of the big general, figures that we do see for crypto bull and bear markets. Around a 90 or 95% retracement for altcoins is something that you do see. And we have seen that VeChain here has really started to consolidate, just like every single crypto really over the past 6 or 7 months, essentially forming this big range: your high, your low, your high, your low, and then we're obviously looking for a bit of volume to the upside now to retest the high again, aren't we? And if that's the case, just like a few cryptos that we've seen, you could form that W double bottom pattern like that, couldn't you? But you come back up, you retest resistances, and you do start to make essentially a bullish market structure. But for VeChain, from what we're seeing, there's a long way to go for that, isn't there? Because realistically, we're not really seeing any volume whatsoever to justify a move to the upside right now. We've obviously got above our 55 and our 20 EMAs here, which is good to see. And we're broken out of that key level of resistance we talked about here, and looking like we have broken out, back tested it here now. But as you can see, obviously very low volume right now, and we do need to see ourselves coming up at the very least to this resistance at 2.6 cents before we see anything happening for VeChain realistically. You can see overall, obviously it had a huge pump followed by a, this is probably about is this about a 50% retracement? I mean, if you look, this is very, very interesting actually. If you look from that low there to this high, and we actually look at the measuring tool, you can see, if I don't just delete my chart by accident, you can see that we pretty much perfectly touched the 50% retracement from that all-time high, which, does tend to happen when you have a bottoming out. For a lot of cryptocurrencies, they do tend to retrace about 50% of the pump from the low to the high of that previous move. And you would say, from this low here to this high here, looking something like this. And we have actually come down and found, solid support essentially on the middle line of that measurement, which is really interesting, isn't it? So VeChain right now looking boring, everyone's losing interest in it, but we do think it's coiling up potentially for a move here. And volume can come back into the market at any time, remember. And we do think, considering what we're seeing, that we're probably going to see a nice little bullish move to the upside pretty soon, because we are, looking like we are breaking out of key resistances and bottoming out potentially for a lot of cryptocurrencies, including VeChain. So we'd say, as we said, our target to the upside, we need to be getting back up to the top of the range at 3.4 cents, and then heading to the downside. We have basically hopefully got support on these EMAs, but if we do roll over, then obviously that key swing low around 2.1 cents would be the target. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.